What's going on, everybody? I'm Josh Morris. Welcome to the Everything Paranormal Show. And we are live coming from this location. I'm just kidding, it's a green screen. But I did take that photo. I was there in person. Any case, folks, we're going to have a great show and we're going to talk some big announcements today. So, absolutely, I really want you guys to watch this video all the way through if you're not here live. Hi, Facebook user. That's what it says. Look, right off the bat. See, that's what I see. Facebook user. But yes, folks, thank you for tuning in live. If you're not here live, thank you for watching the replay. Hopefully, you watch all the way through. We got some exciting announcements. So, first off, Dixie Ray, hi. How's it? It's good to see you. Of course, my wife Terry Lynn's in here, sharing the links. So, folks, first off, I do want to say right off the bat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did not have a show last week. And I didn't tell you guys that I wasn't going to do a show. So please forgive me. I, man, I got to tell you guys, look, I've been working big time. Okay. And I wish I was working more paranormal stuff. Unfortunately, the as you guys most of you know, I work multiple jobs, and my full-time job, of course, that's crazy like normal. But then my part-time job has been, normally I do like 3 or 4 nights a week. I've actually been working 6 nights a week, maybe even 7 this week. So I haven't had any extra nights to do anything. But I did manage, for those of you that may follow the YouTube channel, I did release Nickerson Sneed Mansion Part 2, where I was alone. Hopefully, you guys went and watched that video. If you have not, I suggest you go check it out. And absolutely, if you haven't seen the first one, there is a part 1 where myself and Shadow Vixen and my son, we all went to one night, and then the next night I went alone. Both are now edited and uploaded for you guys to. And we did. I think I found some good EVPs in there. And of course, as usual, anytime you guys watch my videos, if you find other evidence or things that you're not sure of, or whatever, comment down below, email us, whatever you want. Let us know about it, and we'll take a look at it. And like I said, maybe it's something. I mean, I've had people point out stuff and catch some things, so that's all we can do, right? So I'm definitely excited about that. So let's see, man, you guys are all popping in here. It's so awesome. Melissa, hi. Um, Seek the Truth Paranormal. That's, of course, I'm gonna get into that also. Bob, hey Bob, what's going on? Robert Fountain, aka Bob. Did I miss anybody else? I think that's about everybody so far. So, other than that, great guys. It's so good to see you guys again. I'm so happy to have a live show again tonight. And I'm going to try not to drop the ball anymore. I don't care if I got to play a rerun or something for you guys every Thursday night. Your time is valuable. I know some of you probably went to show up last week and I wasn't here. I apologize for that. So, again, I'm throwing myself out there. So, it's just been so crazy. But yes, I was able to get Nickerson Sneed Mansion Part 2 edited and uploaded on YouTube. So go check it out. It's a lot on there. In fact, I filmed a bunch of B-roll for that location. I mean, a bunch. And we used some of it in night 1. Like if you watch the night 1 or part 1, you'll see some B-roll in there. I had a bunch more I was going to use for part 2. There was so much footage that I had to edit down. It's still over an hour long, but there's a lot to it. So you guys definitely watch through it. There's some pretty cool things in there. Let's see what else. So there's a lot to talk about. Man, I'm gonna look at the comments. I don't want to lose the comments though. So everybody's saying hi. Tell Terry Lynn you've been a bad boy and need to be punished. There, let's put that up there. So that's funny. Terry Lynn, we gotta get together. Yes, absolutely. So, Seek the Truth Paranormal. That is, in case you guys are wondering, when you see Seek the Truth Paranormal, that is Shadow Vixen. That is Terry Lynn. That is my wife. So that's one of our big announcements, folks. Is you guys, some of you have been asking. Um, she is going to have another channel that she will be uploading paranormal to as well. So some of these investigations, now, as you guys know, sometimes I just go alone. Sometimes she gets to go with me. And when she goes with me, she's going to be filming her side of things and she'll be able to put that on her channel on Seek the Truth Paranormal. So we're very proud to have that. So, guys, if you're watching, go over to Seek the Truth Paranormal and subscribe to her channel. Give her some subscribes. Let's try to get as many over to her as well. That way, you guys can get both angles or different angles of our investigations. So you'll get kind of like my constructed side, like you guys are kind of used to seeing, and you'll also get her take on things and her side of things and her videos. And she may do some other things. She may even do some things on her own, like when I'm at work or something. Who knows? But guys, go and let's give her some love, give her some support. I gave her first sub. So you guys go over, do the same. Seek the Truth Paranormal. We're very, very happy to have that and hope that that's going to be another extra bit of entertainment for you guys as well. Also, I still have Halesbar Dam and the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital footages that I am going to be working on as soon as I possibly can, guys. So working really hard, um, working a couple jobs. I have no time hardly to edit and to give you guys the type of content that some of you have been, in all honesty, you guys have been so good about complimenting what we've been doing. I've gotten emails, I've gotten comments on, you guys can see some of the comments in the YouTube on the videos themselves. I've gotten tremendous amount of positive comments from you guys talking about, you know, like when we're out in the field, either myself and Vixen, either one, we've gotten so much good positive support from you guys. So we want to continue to do that. We really do. We want to continue to bring you the most content we can. Um, like I said, we've got to get this channel up to that level, folks. That's what I'm really trying to push. If you all can help, if you know people, and again, I hate to beg for subs. I do. I hate begging for subs. But guys, if you guys want to see more content from us, we need to get this channel up higher so we can start maybe getting some money coming in to where I can start cutting back on one of my jobs and bring you guys more content. So it's kind of that trade-off, I want to get us there. So I love this community so far. You guys have already created an amazing viewership. Like I said, you guys give me some great feedback every time I post videos. You guys have been helping to find EVPs or myths or shadows or whatever it is. You guys have been really good about sending that back. And of course, the live shows, you guys have been amazing with your comments and your support. So again, much love to you guys. So yes, let's try to get this channel up as much as we can. So yes, so I'm glad you guys are. Looks like you guys are starting to do a little bit of support for her. That's awesome. Yes. So here you go. So we'll say, oh, thank you so much. Got a lot of work to do on my channel. Anyone have any ideas on logos or banner art, please email me. So but don't sell yourself short, honey. You're a really good graphic artist when you have time, but we've been so slammed. So, but yeah, guys, So let me talk a little bit about this. Is kind of another big, and I know I'm kind of already jumping into the big announcements, but I figure I'd like to get the big announcements out of the way. That way we can talk more about those, and how they're going to interact with our channels and things like that. So, one of the biggest things, and I want to show you guys something. So, this is where I really need you to pay attention now because um, one thing I've added. Now, I know a lot of times it may be a little out of fashion right now, but individual dot coms are trying to make a comeback as social media starts to dial in and rein in all of the freedom of speech stuff. People are really kind of getting sick of the whole um, getting banned and getting this, getting that, So there's going to be new platforms that will be utilizing a lot of individual dot coms and things like that. So as we move forward into the future, again, I've always had a dot com, but one thing, let me see here. I want to see if I can bring this up for you guys. Let's see. I even have my ticker going. There you go. All right. Let's see. So one thing I want to show you guys is that, all right. So some of you have been wanting to know, hey, Josh, how can we help support your cause? Um, because some of you know that I've been working on a project that's going to change the paranormal industry. Some people know about this project. I have a few people know about it. They're signed to NDAs, but ultimately, it's something I can't fully discuss because, again, it's sort of that secret that I created, but it's something that's going to change the paranormal industry. There's a lot of positive things. We're going to learn a lot of new answers, a tremendous amount of data. Um, it's amazing, and I've already created it. It's working. It just I can't bring it to public until we raise money. So we got to try to get there. So one thing I did, if you guys, is I'm going to pull this up here. So if you look, this is kind of a screenshot of the website. Okay. So if you notice in the upper left hand corner now, all right, there's going to be a donate and there's going to be a subscribe drop down. Okay. So for those of you, there's some different options for subscribe. So if you want to contribute, almost if you think about it, like for those of you that might be familiar with like Patreon, it's something similar, but of course, I don't want to go through Patreon because I had a Patreon. I didn't really care for it too much. There's some legalities going on with Patreon right now. Not anything to do with me, but just I don't I don't know if their Patreon is going to be around long term. So, but you can subscribe directly to me, right through PayPal, safe, secure. If you want to donate a monthly amount, again, we're trying to build this up because if we can get enough regular subscribers, again, I can start providing more content for you guys. Now, if you want to do individual donations, if you just want like a one-time donate, we have some donate buttons up there, or that donate button up there. And that way, as we try to raise that goal, the goal ultimately is I've got to raise about $7,000, guys. We have to raise this money if I'm going to build and release this project. All right. This is huge. So, and of course, it's going to be free. So if you donate, that's going to help contribute to that major goal. Like I said, in that upper left corner on the website. Now, the website again, theeverythingparanormalshow.com. Pretty simple. Just type in the name of the show, theeverythingparanormalshow.com. And then as soon as you get to the front page, you're going to see this screen. Now, of course, if you're looking for ghost hunting equipment, things like that, Amazon equipment, I've got that. But in all honesty, guys, the most direct way that you can help right now is going to be through that donate and that subscribe. Either way, guys, all of that is going to go toward helping our big goal. So again, I just wanted to reach out to you guys, show you that these new features, the new add-ons to the website. That's all going to help to support the cause and getting us into that next step. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. So that's really some of the big announcements that we have. We're going to discuss a few more things here in a little bit as well. I see you see me. Hey, you popped in there. Weir was not showing up in my subscription feed. This was not showing up in my subscription feed. And hi. So I added her. So yes, definitely go check out the donate and the subscription on the website if that's something that you want to contribute to. If not, the other thing that you guys can do to help, like say if you're like, hey Josh, I just don't have any money, I can't help you on that. That's cool, no big deal. If you just like and share my videos, that helps me tremendously as well. So, and helping to bring in subs sometimes you guys are like, tell your friends, you're like, hey, you got to go check this out. All that helps, guys. You guys have been helping me to build up in an amazing way. I just can't thank you guys enough. I mean, I think I don't even remember what we're up to on subs, but it was like close to 700 the last I checked. I think it was like 690 or something the other day. I don't know. But you guys have been really helping out. And I'm telling you, I just can't stress that enough. So but we want to do more content. That's one of the biggest goals besides trying to release that project that I'm talking about. Um, Ultimately, though, as a channel, I want to be able to bring you more content and actually like genuine content too. Again, because in the world of, as we just talked about a few weeks ago, where there's so many of these big channels that are faking things and faking paranormal, it's like, oh God. So um we want to make sure that we can provide good, genuine content. I want to do, of course, live sessions whenever we can. I love when we go out live in the field. It's so much fun. I mean, anytime you see paranormal channels going live in the field, it's cool. It helps to, I think, legitimize their. Not that I'm saying you can't fake things live, but it really does help to legitimize channels when you start seeing them go live. And it's just fun to be out there with people. When I think the very first time I went live from like a cemetery and you guys were with me, it was really cool. It felt good that you guys were there. I didn't feel as alone. So we'll try to do some more of that in the near future. Also on Seek the Truth Paranormal, if she gets that set up. Now, I don't know if she set up her Facebook yet. If not, be on the lookout. She's going to try to do like an official Facebook for Seek the Truth Paranormal. That way she can maybe do some lives also. So I think that'll be pretty neat. Does the donate feature accept PayPal? Yeah, that's what it's through, Bob. So yeah, the donate and the subscription, all of that's through PayPal, right? In fact, that's what it is. so so hopefully that answers your question. Dixie Ray says, thanks, Terryland. You may want to refresh. Oh yeah, not having any problems here. So so you were having trouble with the connection. All right. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys too is like if you guys have any questions or any comments that you want to talk about tonight, certainly I want to make sure we always have an open floor for additional comments, paranormal related, things like that. Um, I want to say there was something else and I forgot to write it down. There was something I was thinking about paranormal wise. Maybe Terry Lynn could help think about it. I'm trying to remember, but there was something I think I wanted to discuss. I see Sue says, is there alternative website in case Facebook gets taken down? Well, right now, right now, I mean, besides YouTube and Facebook, that's our two major. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, okay? Probably worst case scenario, if all of a sudden one day you guys, if we all woke up and Facebook was down and YouTube was down, go to the everythingparanormalshow.com because most likely I would switch from like YouTube to just regular video players embedded into my website, and then we would just either go live or like do recorded videos and get messages out to you guys through the website. So so that's a good question. I see you see me, but yeah, I would say the ultimate backup for us to get information out to you guys is going to be, now I also have Instagram. I have an Instagram account and Twitter. In fact, Twitter, I know a lot of you guys don't always do the Twitter, or I don't always talk about my Twitter because unfortunately I'm really bad at tweeting, and I should be, but it is at Teps on YouTube. Teps on YouTube. For those of you, let me see if I can just pop it in the comments here. So for those of you that want to follow me on Twitter, and I don't think I really do anything on Twitter. I try to. I'll do more. I've done some more things on what do you call it, on Instagram. So there, I put in the comments there at Teps on YouTube. That's my Twitter. And of course, on my Instagram, you should be able to follow me. And that probably, I think, is at the, you might be able to find the links through the Facebook, but and you can just look up Everything Paranormal Show on Instagram. And that one I've got actually like 165 followers on that one. I do try to put like some photos and pictures and things like that on Instagram. I'm a lot better keeping up with the Instagram than I am the Twitter for some reason. I try to do both, but again, not the greatest with that. All right. Let's see. Anything else? So I try to catch all the comments, guys. I know I know Terry Lynn's always giving me crap about read the comments, and I try to catch them if I can. Oh, hey, Rich popped in there. What's up, brother? BRS Media. So for those of you that go check out the Big Rich Show. So for those of you that are familiar with Big Rich, he has BRS Media, the Big Rich Show. Go check him out. He does a lot of great work. So, but yeah, what else do we got going on? So yeah, oh man, I've been so busy, guys. I'm telling you, I've been so busy. I really, really wish I could just cut down on my work, man. I'm telling you, if I had my second job, if I could cut that back, and I would do a lot more paranormal again. So I'm missing it. I'm missing it. We're gonna have to get out in the field. I'm gonna have to figure out a night when I can go live, like a time or something when I can do like a live session with you guys. I think that would be really cool. Going out in the field again. I've got a place. I've got a place that I'm thinking about that I'd like to do a live show from, but it depends. Um, so ICC says, not trying to be a conspiracy, but Twitter and Facebook might be going down. No timeline on when. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So there's been a lot of controversies regarding social media in general, I think, just with the crazy year. And I know it's hard to get into a lot of this type of discussion without potentially me getting banned, or anytime you start talking about these things nowadays, you run the risk of easily getting banned or your accounts pulled down, or videos. It'd be nice if just the video, but sometimes they've been banning people. So it's going to be tough. This has been a crazy year. I'm sure you guys know that. So social media, I don't know what's going to happen. There may be some other alternatives. I know that like there's an alternative to Twitter called Parlor, I think they were pronouncing it parlay, but it was like spelled like parlor or something. I'm not sure, but I know like Parlor, I think there's been sort of an alternate Twitter. So if I may look at doing something with Parlor, um, Brighteon is another platform like YouTube. There's been a lot of up and down. Now I have a Bright Eon account, but I haven't utilized it. And you have to get accepted, but it's like freedom of speech, things like that. It was created for the specific purposes of being like an alternate to YouTube. So I am looking at, I may start having to do videos on Bright Eon or something if we get to that point. Um, so we'll cross that bridge if we get to it. Again, certainly if tomorrow we all wake up and Facebook's gone, YouTube's gone or something, well, first, like I said, just go to one of my platforms. If anything, worst case scenario, go to my .com, right? Excuse me. Go to my .com, go to everythingparanormalshow.com, and I'll have information and we'll look at posting videos on another platform, whatever it is, guys. Will I'll still always try to find a way to bring you guys some videos and, like I said, content. So yes, very good conversation on that tonight. I see you see me. So what else? Yeah, the world's losing its mind. Basically, that's the big thing, guys. All right, let's see. All right. Um, what else are we going to talk about tonight? That was really some of the major, the big, that was kind of the big announcements for sure. Was one, Seek the Truth Paranormal, and then two, the donate/subscribe. Guys, like I said, I can't, you know, underestimate that enough. Any donations and subscriptions you guys do, if you go to that, if you go to that, like I said, I'm gonna pull this back up here on the screenshot. If you go to that upper left corner where it says donate or subscribe, all of that is going to go toward helping, our cause. Okay, we've got the goal. It's like fundraising, right? We've got to get up to that $7,000 mark. I mean, in all honesty, I'll tell you what. If you guys were able to help me raise 5,000, we could get this thing going. Because I'm pretty sure the other like 1,700 to $6,700 total cost. I'm pretty sure I could work that out. But if we get that fundraising up to that level, guys, I can release that project. I can do that project that I've been secretly alluding to, and I'm telling you, it's going to be huge, and it's going to be massive for the paranormal industry. You guys will, of course, be some of the first to know, and obviously, you'd be there ground zero when it launches and goes viral. So, anyways, but that's what I said. That's some of the big thing. Now, I want to take a moment, like I always do, and I want to talk about Paranormal Underground magazine. You guys, if you have not checked out the magazine, you've got to go check it out. You've got to go and go to their website. Okay, go to the website. I want to say it's like paranormalunderground.net, or just type in Paranormal Underground magazine. Go to the website, or you can email them right there. I popped it up on the screen. Email them, tell them Josh sent you from the Everything Paranormal Show. You're going to get a full year of free subscription. The beginning of the month, every month for a year, you're going to get a digital copy of this magazine, and it's awesome. And guys like Bob Fountain in the comments, he's a writer, he's a contributor. Maybe not always, maybe not every episode, every issue, but he has some amazing articles in there as well. But just the whole magazine is great. There's so many amazing articles about the paranormal, just different like stories. There's like actual case stuff in there, case files. There's other alternative type things that you know, with interdimensional thought and UFOs and just all kinds of stuff. Guys, you got to check it out. It's amazing. All right. Um, Show Bob the DVDs. Oh yeah. So, uh, one thing I guess just to kind of share with everybody, also is that yes, folks, we talk about Terry Lynn and I talk about back in the day. We used to do some of the preliminary investigations for TAPS. So it's pretty cool to have that part of history, and but of course that that turned us into fans at the time. Not only being able to represent the show, but to have the DVDs. So we actually have the DVD collection. This is the actual first collector's edition for the first season, the complete first season, 3 DVD set. So we got that, and then we did the part 1 and part 2 of the season 2. 100% real is what it says right here. I don't know if you can see because of the green writing. 100% real, folks. 100% real. So yes, we had the first 2 seasons, which probably was real then. I'm just picking. But yeah, for us, it was like those first couple seasons were amazing, and after that, I'm not sure really what where to even go with it, but eventually, like I said, when we had to kind of walk away from paranormal because of Terry Lynn's high risk pregnancy, we kind of just put everything on the back burner for a little bit, and but yeah, we came across those, and we thought for sure we'd like to share those, and I think I must not have grabbed it too, but we had another DVD that was with it, and it was pretty cool because it was from Dusty Smith. She God rest her soul. She is deceased, but we knew her. She was part of Daytona Beach Paranormal, and she was one of the first people that we met, kind of like on a cross promotion. It's like we met her, and then she was like, "Oh yeah," so she hooked us up with one of her because she had an episode that was on like the the most haunted or whatever. So she autographed it for us and things like that. That was pretty cool. And so of course, Shadow Vixen's gonna bring it to me because she's awesome. So yes, so she was on a haunting. You autographed it on the DVD. Right. That's what I was just explaining. So I guess it was during series 3. It was episode 2, and so yeah, so she had it like these little cases because she used to do this like walking paranormal tour in the city of Daytona, and you could go take the it's like those ghost walks, right? You could take the tours, and so she would sell merch, and of course we showed up as and back in the day. Now look, I want to cover something. Well, let me finish here by just saying, and then I want to cover something but yeah, you can see here. She autographed it for us, Josh and Terry Lynn. Happy, was it Hauntings? Happy Hauntings, Dusty Smith, 2006. So yeah, it. So any case, so that's really cool. So that was just something out of our personal collection that we happened to come across, along with the Ghost Hunters seasons. So we thought we'd share that with you guys. Josh, why don't you put together a DVD of some of the best of your previous shows? It worked for Carol Burnett and Bob Hope. Great. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I can burn some physical copies, but everything's so digital nowadays, and most people can just watch them on YouTube. But I guess what I probably could do is at least do like a compilation one of these days, maybe where I could highlight or just take some of the best of each show and just kind of put them in one episode, like a long episode, and then play it when I'm absent, right? so um so yeah, I definitely wanted to show you guys. Oh, not to get sidetracked. See, I'm going to get sidetracked. So before I lose my train of thought, so as I was talking about, so right here with Dusty Smith, wow, I just like totally made my stuff get all my camera get all weird. So with Dusty Smith, um, what's really cool is like, and I don't, it doesn't seem to be this way nowadays, and it's kind of a shame. And I've talked about this before, but paranormal unity, right? I've talked about this. Now, you know, we do have unity with a people, you know, Bob Fountain and his team, Spectral Tech. We have unity with SRS Paranormal. We have unity with a few people, even Rich Wheeler. We have we have that paranormal unity with some people, Saving Ghosts with Philip Page. We've been kind of putting together that, but I think what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get to, the point I'm actually trying to make is that back in the day, it was kind of cool because I don't know if the egos didn't seem to be as bad. I'm not saying that there wasn't egos. Even back then there was some people that had some egos, but not nearly as much. And it was kind of customary in a way, like then if for example, we were in the paranormal or the panhandle of Florida. So we're in that, western part of Florida. And so when we traveled, like if we went to Daytona or St. Augustine, it was kind of customary to reach out to the local investigators and say, hey, we're going to be in your neck of the woods, and just thought I'd let you know we're coming into town. And that's what we did with Dusty. And she was just like, yeah, come and see me when you guys come into town. And sure enough, true to her word, we went and seen her and we hung out with her for the evening. And she gave us the copy of of her episode when she was on a haunting. So it was really cool, and that's what I really enjoyed. I'd like to see more of that in the industry when some of these YouTubers and some of these paranormal teams, when they travel, they go to other places. Look up who's the local investigators for that area and reach out to them and just be like, hey, we're going to be over there. I mean, you don't always have to necessarily set up like like a co-op with them. You don't have to do something necessarily on video or whatever, but I mean, it's really cool. In fact, when I went to Pittsburgh to do the collab with Saving Ghosts, I actually reached out to a couple of the other investigators that were local to Pittsburgh because I didn't know. And then when I at the time, Philip Page that I did the collab with, he really was still fairly new to Pittsburgh, so he didn't quite know a lot about Pittsburgh. So we reached out to the local investigators, and when I told them, I said, "Look, back in the day, it's kind of customary to reach out." Then when they kind of realized what I was asking them, they're like, "Oh yeah, cool." And so then they gave me a list of like places to go check out, and so even things like that can turn into a big lead for you, and it just sets up allies and just really again goes towards that paranormal unity. So I just wanted to kind of share that point with you guys and talk about that as, if you are in the paranormal industry and you're going to travel, or even if you just like paranormal and you're going to go somewhere on vacation, hey, look it up, look up who is out there investigating and call them and see what they say. And who knows what direction they'll point you in, but they usually know where the best haunts are, or they usually kind of know what's what. So so yeah, that's my little story on that. Robert says the thing about DVD is that they don't eat up your high speed data, and you can lend them to your friends to get more subs, right? Well, and that's true, and it would be cool if I could burn some DVDs. I don't have a DVD burner, but it would be pretty cool to make some, you know. Uh, but yeah, who knows? That's always a good idea. So I always welcome ideas. But yeah, the DVDs, I just gotta have a burner. See, I don't have a burner though. In fact, when I built my computer, I didn't even put a CD drive in this thing. That's how digital we've gotten. Normally, it'd be like I was kind of panicked. Like this is the first time I ever built a computer tower with no CD drive, like no CD-ROM, DVD drive, anything. It was all just digital and flash drive. It's like so I was kind of nervous, but I haven't ever used any DVDs or CDs. But it makes sense. I probably should have a DVD burner in my computer. So, all right, what else do you guys want to talk about? So we talked about the paranormal. We talked about the old days with the DVDs and uh, meeting Dusty Smith. I mean, that brings back some really good memories. It does. And Dusty Smith was our connection to Taps too at the time. It's like at that time, we were doing kind of like field, just going out to different places. And then, when we told her we had a team there, she was like, oh, well, look, we need somebody up in your neck of the woods for Taps, for the show. So we're like, hey, because she was doing preliminary investigations for Taps over there at Daytona and St. Augustine, like that area of Florida. So that's how that ended up being. And next thing you know, we're emailing Donna from Taps, and because that's who the case manager was at the time, Donna LaCroix, and then we started getting cases, and it was pretty cool. So that's how that was our little connection into that world. So let's see. So Terrell says she was an awesome lady, very down to earth. Yeah, I mean she smoked like a chimney, but like back then I think both Terrell and I we smoked back then. We were smokers, and but she was really cool, down to earth, like Terry Lynn said, very down to earth. Um, just a cool person. Just one of those people where it's like just full of spunk, like just joked around. She just you could tell she didn't take any crap. You could just tell that about her. She just didn't take any crap. Didn't care, very much like this is how I am. You know, love it or leave it. This is me. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, and we had a good relationship, like I said, with her for that little bit of time, and then unfortunately, like I said, eventually as we got busy and life changes and all those things, it just and then one day we're like, man, we wanted to reach out to her, and it was like we had found out she'd passed away. So life's short, folks. So life's short. So definitely try to keep up with everybody in your life. I try to now. I try to be. I'm not real good about it. I'm not good about trying to keep up with people, but I do try to stop every once in a while and say, hey, who have I not talked to in a while? Because I'm missing them in my life usually. So I try to reach out and be like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? And let's do something. Let's get together. Let's talk. Let's do something. Um, so, but yeah, I definitely last week again. I apologize. We're gonna try to do a show every week, regardless. But how are we looking on time? So it's 9:45. We've been talking about 45 minutes. Not too bad for an announcement show. So I hope I lived up to your expectations on the major announcements. Seek the Truth Paranormal donation tabs. That was two because again, that's big for us. You know, opening up another channel and again, Shadow Vixen, she's going to need all the love she can get. So, um, so you might say, well, why does Terry Lynn go by Shadow Vixen? Well, that's just because it's a cool name. And I don't know. We just always it goes all the way back to like a thing where I was calling her Vixie and Vixen, and she I don't know. It was just a thing. It goes way back in a way, and it's hard to explain. But maybe she'll talk about more of that later on her channel. But definitely go to her channel and subscribe. If I traveled, I would have to check for outstanding warrants. What? Oh, whatever, Bob. You're not, like you're a wanted criminal going around, or are you going to check other people for outstanding warrants? Because it wouldn't be you. Bob's almost like our Rodney Dangerfield. But yes, folks. Um, what do you guys want to see? What do you want to see more of? Um, I mean, I think you guys seem to respond to when I go out in the field live pretty good. I know you guys like when I do the content. Did you guys want to see any more Rando Nautica stuff? I know that was kind of a big fad. I'm not sure if it's still trending or not. I don't know. We tried it out. It was pretty cool. Um, do you guys want to see any challenges? See, that's kind of the bad thing is like, you see these like 30-minute challenges, but then you also a lot of times those same 30-minute challenges are usually from guys that are faking it. So things happen and they get freaked out, and you're like, oh my God, how can they stay in there with all this happening in 30 minutes? Oh my God. But then you guys watch me, stay in some of these houses for 3-4 hours by myself. So I don't know if a 30-minute challenge, if you do it legitimately, is going to actually be interesting for you guys. Yes, you scared. My favorite thing ever. So how do I get scared? Well, I get scared when there's only a couple things that scare me. Scary movies and scary video games. Those are the two things that like I mean, I can handle real life. Like you put me in a 300-year-old home or castle, and you put me in a dungeon in the dark by myself, I'm good. Some people that's scary to them. That's like a worse fear. They're like, "Oh my God, don't do that." I can handle that. I can handle real life. It's the stupid video games that when the things come up like bah, like all that stuff that come up in your face. I'm like, it's like get away from me, get away. The video games, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, exactly. Five Nights at Freddy's, all that crap. Yeah, that's I can't do that stuff. I can't. Um, so yeah, so I'll try to do more. I'll try to do more of that if I can. I don't know, but we're looking at some things coming up. I think we got a new VR coming up. So I did get to play a little bit of the Walking Dead VR, Saints and Sinners. That was and it's a little scary for me in a way. Like even that game, it's not real like jump scare, but even for me, it gets a little scary. Like when you got these zombies, and in VR, it feels like you're really there with these zombies. So it can get a little scary like that. But um, so yeah, you guys are making fun of me with my Five Nights at Freddy's video. Yeah, I mean, again, with the scary games, I'll try to do some more in the future, but again, it has to be the right. And like I said, that's back when I had more time. So if we get to that point, guys, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to go for is I'm trying to get to where I can do this full time for you guys. And then if I'm able to do this full time, I mean, obviously, I'm going to go to a bunch more locations out in the field. But also, yes, I would love to do a regular, at least, once a week do a regular scary video game and let you guys laugh at me or whatever, because I'll probably scream like a bitch uh, when I'm playing them. So I'll let you guys laugh at me on that. But I want to bring you guys that content. I can't when I'm working so much. So guys, make that happen. Come on. We're so close. We're so close to getting there. Um, yeah, so I'm almost to 700 subs. Also, watch time, guys. Uh, Once you get to 1,000 subs, you have to have like 4,000 hours watch time. So again, make sure you're watching my videos all the way through, please. Try to watch them all the way through. And if you can't, just turn on a video and walk away from it. Let it play for the time you're gone. So I need to get some watch time going. Um, you got three subs. All right. So guys, we got three subs. I know I'm one of them. So we got to get some more subs for Terry Lynn. So don't forget. And maybe some of you don't want to leave my stream and go over and sub to her or open up a new tab. But remember, Seek the Truth Paranormal channel. Go to that, go to the channel and sub to her, please. We got to get her subs. Maybe for those of you watching this video on replay, go sub to her. We got to get her subs up there. I want to see her subs at least double digits soon, please. Let's start getting her up there. Start getting the subs her way, because again, we're going to start putting some extra content from the Everything Paranormal show. We'll start putting some of that on her channel. Like you said, when we go out in the investigations and go out in the field, she'll be able to start sharing her perspective. And like I said, maybe she'll do some live streams with you guys. Who knows? I don't know what all she wants to do or what you guys want to see. Maybe she could sit there, hang out with you guys live or something. I don't know. So we'll make it happen regardless. What else you guys got? You guys got any how does you guys have any questions tonight? Anything you wanted to talk about? Bob says life is indeed short. I was pop partying a little while ago and poof, I 72. How about field tests of some of the newer gear? Um, well, I need some newer gear. It depends on which newer gear. Now, it like, we got the psionics. So I did include some of the psionics footage in that Nickerson Sneed Mansion Part 2. The psionics is that color night vision, but it also has regular like grayscale night vision and stuff. Um, you know, I don't know if I necessarily have like new tech. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of tech, but I mean, in all honesty, if you guys haven't noticed, like the dowsing rods have been amazing. Um, you get a lot of this tech and it's great, and you get lights flashing and things like that. Spirit boxes, you get some words in there, but getting some of the responses on the dowsing rods, even though it's an old school device, it's been really cool. It has. But absolutely, what I'll try to do is when I do go live out in the field one of these times, for like a show or something, when we go live, I'll try to bring like, of course I usually I try to do like dowsing rounds or things like that, but I'll try to bring some equipment, and who knows, maybe we can even bring like the SLS camera, and maybe because that's something we probably could do while we're doing live. Um, so it says you have to post the link to the channel. Uh, let's see if we can make that happen. So is it Seek the Truth Paranormal? Well, there's one that's got 484 subs. That's not you though. All right. Well, I'm trying to find you. Trying to find you here, honey. But see, you're so low on the algorithm, even though I typed it directly in. I wonder, maybe I can look at. Let me look at. Let me just find it in my what do you call it? Like my subs. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh, here we go. Wait, here we go. All right. So yeah, it's hard to find, guys. It's sometimes it's hard to find when you're not high on the there. That's the link right there, guys. All right. So go to that link and or copy that link out of the chat, or if you can click on it, whatever you got to do, and that's the link that's going to take you to Terry Lynn's Seek the Truth Paranormal. So we'll try to build up. We'll try to build that up, guys. And like I said, I'll try to keep some of the links around as well. That way, you guys can, we'll try to get there. Okay. All right. There. Hopefully that'll get you going a little more. We're gonna try to build them, and I know she doesn't have any content, but she'll work on it. She'll work on it. We just, again, we've been like really busy, and she's gonna get there. She's gonna get there. We'll get some more. We'll get some actual content on there soon. So she's just, like I said, she's just been really busy with everything, just like I have, and when I'm working both jobs and everything like that, it's really hard because then, like, because she needs help, like to film and do things, like I'm a big support for that for her. So, but she's going to try to do some things. All right. I got an article in the latest issue. So, yes, Bob's talking about the Paranormal Underground magazine. So definitely go check it out. I don't think I haven't been able to read it yet. I haven't been able to read September or this episode. So, Bob says, don't forget your sponsor. Well, I spent time talking about Paranormal Underground magazine earlier. So, love you, honey. I already did that. Check that one off the list. Oh. Did you guys love my thumbnail, by the way? Me making that derpy face. I can't even remember how I did it. But the funny thing is that I was FaceTiming with Terry Lynn and started making faces at her. So she started screenshotting the faces I was making. So she captured that one face of that derpy face, whatever derpy face I was making. So she screenshotted it, and then she sent it to me. She's like, ah ha ha. I was like, hey, that's my next thumbnail. So she was like, what? So there's the story of why I've got this derpy face. And I thought, hey, it just belongs in a group of zombies. So I thought it'd be pretty cool thumbnail to have my derpy face surrounded by a bunch of zombies. So there's a little story on that. But guys, we'll probably go ahead and start to wrap up the end of the show here because I do have to actually go to work here in a few minutes. So unless you guys pop up with any other last minute questions, so just to kind of recap a little bit, I want to say first of all, again, I'm sorry about last week. I'm going to commit to try to always have some kind of live show for you every week. I've been pretty good about it, but I did drop the ball last week. Um, so I'm going to try to make sure that happens for you. And of course, with the big announcements, Seek the Truth Paranormal. If you haven't subscribed to them, click that link, go subscribe to her, give her some likes, even though she doesn't have any content yet. But follow that link. You definitely need to do that, please. Hales Bar Dam and Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. I'm trying to work and finish that project up for you guys. Get those edited out and posted for you. But if you have not seen Nickerson Steed Mansion Part 2, then go watch it after this or something. Make sure you watch it. Go check it out. Give it a like, thumbs, all that good stuff. Thumbs up. And then the other big thing was the donate/subscribe button. Again, very important. That's really going to help our if you love this channel, if you love me and Terry Lynn, you want to support what we do. Again, go to the everythingparanormalshow.com. There's up in the upper left corner, as you see, that's kind of a screenshot of what the main page kind of looks like. Click that donate or subscribe. That's going to help us out. And again, and if you can't financially help out with us, like with money, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. We still love you just the same. Just share, like our videos. That tremendously helps us out also. So, but guys, you guys have been amazing. You really have. Um, so we were on the court with our son. He was playing tennis with a big time college coach. Huge opportunity for him. He was playing tennis around 9. Oh yeah. So what Terry Lynn was talking about is the reason why I didn't have a show last week is because just like there was there's a college, okay, and you guys know college is big, and so what happened is we were at the local tennis courts. My son, if many of you, for those of you that may not know this about me yet, because maybe you haven't seen it on my shows, but on a personal level, one of the reasons why I work 3 jobs is because my son plays USTA tennis. He's a junior, he's 12 years old, and he just recently, in fact, even was second place in the boys 18s in Knoxville, and he took first place in the boys 16s in Knoxville just recently. So he's pretty good, and we support him on that, and we absolutely support his career, his desire, his love, his passion for the sport. So we again, a lot of our time is taken to the tennis courts and things like that. So when I'm not working my multiple jobs, I try to get out there and help him with his tennis when I can. But a lot of times, Vixen's got to be the one to be out there. So we go out there, and then I love you. I guess he heard me. So
I love you.
so in any case, we were out at the local tennis courts, and I knew I had my show. I was gonna do the announcements then last week, but there was a college coach there, and he showed up to coach a couple of his players, and he took an interest in Christian, and I couldn't in good conscience, I could not just say, hey, we got to go. I got a paranormal live show I've got to go do. So guys, I hope you understand, but that lesson, like he took time to teach our son and to just spend time with him and talking with him and teach him some stuff about his serve. And again, it just went into like, I don't even know, like 10 o'clock or something. I can't even remember. So that's what I was saying, guys. Everything that we do, all the paranormal stuff, the multiple jobs that I work, it's all for our son. It's all to support his tennis career. But that's honestly the truth. I wasn't even going to really explain that, but since Vixen brought it up, it's the truth. It was a sacrifice. to give up that live stream. Now, what I should have done is I should have taken a moment though, and I should have probably went on Facebook and just took a quick second with my phone and been like, "Hey guys, no live show tonight. Sorry, love y'all," something like that at least, and let you guys know. So I still apologize, even though yes, it was for a noble cause. I still should have communicated with you guys because your guys' time is valuable. So hey, I do appreciate you guys, each and every one of you that show up and listen to me ramble on, listen to me talk about paranormal, listen to my passion about the paranormal community and the integrity, um, growing this industry, actually creating something to start moving the needle of data. All these things we're you guys, along with me and Vixen, we are going to grow and we're going to mold and reconfigure some of these things in this industry together. You guys are going to be part of that journey. And we're going to do that. And it's going to be a very, very good thing. So, guys, I want to go ahead and end there. It's been a great night. I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Um, who knows if I can go live between now and then, like somewhere out in the field, maybe I'll try to do that too. So be on the lookout in case I go live. But guys, you have a great evening. And remember, I hear like little footsteps. Remember though, guys, seek the truth. We'll see you in the next video.